Hey Wolverines! Hey, we're gonna wait a few minutes to build our audience up a little bit. Um, yeah, wow. Hey Wolverines! Hey, thanks for joining. Hey everyone! Hey! How are you guys doing? Just want to do a quick introduction. My name is Solomon Dudley, and I am the orientation program assistant for this year's freshman and transfer orientations. Wow. So this is Meet the OLs. Welcome. I'm so excited. If you don't know what OL stands for, it stands for Orientation Leader. That's what we need in our society today. And of course, we need those types of leaders on our campus community as well. So let's give our audience some more time to get logged on. It's been a great day. I guess I can start off by saying today in my world is an international holiday. Today was our first freshman orientations of the season. So we welcomed about 125 new freshmen to our freshman class of 2024. So welcome. This is so exciting that you can be a part of our beautiful Dearborn campus and community, as well as the greater University of Michigan community as well. So this is, of course, Meet the OLs. Let me get started. Of course, my name is Solomon Dudley, and I am the orientation program assistant. So last year, I was an orientation leader. This year, I am returning as the program assistant, doing some of the behind the scenes work, but also getting the chance to interact with the amazing class of 2024, the next generation of Wolverines, and this is so exciting. So let's get started. Wolverines for the future, what's ahead? So on June 30th or around that, we will hopefully receive some communication from our chancellor and senior leadership team regarding the future of classes and for fall 2020 semester. Before that, no worries, no need to fret, but let's welcome some of our OLs. We have an amazing series called Mastering Maize and Blue. It is essentially our way to welcome all of the class of 2024, our freshmen and our incoming transfer students to our beautiful campus. So without further ado, let's bring on some of the OLs. I have 4 with me today. The rest of my other leaders are out enjoying the weather, but it's been a long day. So let's bring the first leader on by the name of Mr. Michael Barrett. If Mr. Michael, you want to... Perfect. We're waiting. Mr. Michael Barrett, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fantastic. It's been a long day. I guess we can talk about our day as well as our questions, but as I stated, we have had the first day of freshman orientations, which started at 9 a.m., but we had our prep meeting this morning at 8, and then right at 9 a.m., we welcome students into the various Zoom rooms and Zoom links, and it's been a great day. So, of course, your name is Michael Barrett. Let me ask you the first question. What is your major?
I am actually double majoring. I am double majoring in business, marketing, and finance.
That's amazing. I love that. Next question. Favorite snack or your candy?
Ooh, that's tough. Candy would have to be a good old Kit Kat. Nice and plain and simple. Best one out there. Snack, I'm going to go with barbecue chips. Barbecue
Okay.
chips.
So I have to ask the question to our audience. If you all can put your favorite snack or candy emoji into the chat, I would love to see that. If you can't find the emoji, no problem, just put the word. But if you can find the emoji, I really want to see some great phone skills and tapping on the keys today. Let's wait for some of our favorite snacks to load in. While those come up, so you are one of our Instagram live takeover or takeover orientation leaders on the Dearborn Wolverine account. That is one of our student-run accounts here at the university, but it's also geared towards admissions and welcoming new students into our campus community. So as an OL, that will be doing a takeover on the Instagram live, but you're also doing some of the Zoom presentations as well. Can you just explain a couple of the topics that you'll be discussing?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of my the topics that I'm doing, and the first one that I'll be doing, is gonna be about online learning. You know, right now we're not really sure what the future has to hold, but I'm grateful for this because it really kind of puts into perspective and makes me like wonder, you know, and feel like I don't know. It just makes me feel like I can do anything at this point. So, giving some tips that I've learned through online learning already, and talking about what the future has to hold, and just passing along some of my knowledge to new incoming students is going to be great. In addition to that, I am very involved in the athletics department at UM-Dearborn. I work for our men's ice hockey team, and I do intramural sports. So I'll be talking about athletics a little bit and how to get involved in that. And I'll also be doing just a straight up Q&A with students that have questions and something about what the life of a current student is and giving a perspective onto that and some tips and advice going into college.
That's amazing. I'm so excited for your sessions. I know that they will be amazing and informational. That's kind of what freshmen need. They need a balance. So they need to learn about academics, but they also need to learn about how to excel as a student. And that's definitely what the sessions are geared towards. So I think we provide a nice, healthy balance. Freshmen, if you are a class of 2024, if you do have a topic that you want to hopefully have addressed on our Mastering Maize and Blue session, feel free to put it in the chat. We'll keep an eye out on that. Pertaining to the chat, let's look at some of the favorite snacks that we have. I'm seeing chocolate, avocado, pizza. Mr. Sergio says popcorn. I can agree on that. Popcorn. Ice cream, cake, yes, almond joy. My favorites. After a long orientation day like today, I hope to have a nice little evening of just enjoying the weather, but also enjoying some nice ice cream or so. But yeah. So next question. Now that you've gone through your first two orientations, because we have two today, we had a morning session and then a PM session. Quick plug, class of 2024. If you have not signed up yet, you still have time. Go to the link that was sent to your UMich email and sign up for orientation. Okay.
Yeah, do so sooner rather than later. You know, better class choices is always helpful.
Yeah. So now that you've gone through two orientations, what are you most excited for the summer? It can be personal life, it can be orientation, but what are you most excited for? And tell us why.
Why? All right. So honestly, I'm just excited to hopefully, you know, start learning more about what the new normal is going to look like in the, you know, moving forward. So I'm excited to learn about that and continue this challenge and hopefully support other people along the way because we all need that right now, especially with everything going on. Orientation-wise, I'm just excited to get to know more and more people and make a difference for them and hopefully get them going and make them feel welcome because right now, who knows what, you know, next school year is going to look like. So I want to give somebody, like some of the incoming classes, someone that they can go to and trust and rely on and go to when they have questions. So I'm excited to get to know them and hopefully be there for them and make a difference because that's what we all need right about now.
I'll do snaps to that. That was amazing. So we asked this, and I'm going to ask this to all of the guests on Meet the OLs Part 1 kickoff tonight. What is one word of Wolverine wisdom that you would give incoming students or, and in our case, the class of 2024?
Oh, there's so much I could say, but I think the biggest one is it's not really one word, but a small phrase. Be confident in yourself. if you trust in yourself and you think that you can go out there and do it, you can do anything you put your mind to. So I strongly encourage you to do that. Reach out. A few short years ago, I was in same position as all the incoming classes is right now. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just a shy kid who didn't want to talk, and I came in and I decided, I'm going to put my mind to it and try and make a difference and put myself out there, and that's what I did. And I think, now I feel like there's nothing I can't do. So I think to be confident in yourself and realize who you are and what you want to do and go get it.
I completely agree. Well, Mr. Michael, thank you for meeting the OLs. I look forward to seeing you and having our class of 2024, seeing you on our Mastering Maize and Blues session starting the week of June 15th. Feel free to keep an eye out on your email for more communication regarding the schedule for June, July, and August, because you will see Mr. Michael somewhere on that schedule. So thank you, Mr. Michael. I will see you soon.
Thank you, Solomon.
Stay tuned.
Thank you for everything you do, and I look forward to getting to know you all and answering any questions you guys may have.
Sweet. Well, I'll see you soon, Michael.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Good. Okay. So let's bring on our next orientation leader, if I can find her. Waiting for Dearborn Wolverine. Hello, Miss Kelly Quinlan. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fantastic. So just a quick caveat. When you are looking on your phone, for our viewers, you're going to see my name at the top, and then on Kelly's photo, you're going to see Dearborn Wolverine. That is the account that our takeovers will be happening on. We wanted to build some momentum tonight by having it go live from Dearborn Wolverine. And feel free to give that account a follow, because not only will the takeovers happen there, but you're going to get some updates as well as valuable information moving forward in the summer, as well as some quick tips, resources. You may even get to find out what's in an OL book bag, and I guess what they like to drink for morning. Kelly and I have a favorite thing in common. We both love coffee. Both Tim Hortons. So if you love coffee, please put that in the chat. Oh, you have your iced coffee there. Please,
Yep.
Please, I love my iced coffee. So Miss Kelly Quinlan, what is your major?
So I am actually, same as Michael, I'm also a double major. I am a political science and environmental studies double major on a pre-law track. It's a mouthful. It's a lot, but so is Michael's, so I don't feel bad.
I know you can handle it.
Thanks.
I know you can. So I asked this to Michael, and I asked this to our audience. What is your favorite candy and or snack?
Yeah, so my favorite candy, this is really hard because I'm a total like sweets person. So I love ice cream because of the super wide variety.
Mm-hmm.
And ice cream is just great, like any time of year. It could be like -20 outside and you can probably see me eating ice cream. And my favorite snack, am I like allowed to say coffee? Because I was kind of gonna. Okay, cool. And if our dean of students is still on this live, she's gonna be really mad at me. But my favorite snack is coffee.
Well, I will agree with that. I think coffee is so versatile. It can be a dessert. It can be your breakfast. It can.
Oh, I know.
Your afternoon pick-me-up.
Yep.
So it's like
Exactly.
I use it for everything.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, I also asked this to Michael. What are your topics going to be for our Mastering Maize and Blues session?
Yeah, so I am doing one of these Zoom podcasts with one of the other OLs regarding Greek life, because on campus I'm in a sorority, I'm in Phi Mu, and there are actually two other OLs. All three of us are in the same sorority. So we thought we might as well do a podcast on Greek life on UM-Dearborn campus, and just like a great way to get involved. And then I will be doing a Instagram takeover later in the summer on this account. So this is good practice for me, I guess.
Yes,
Just to do like a Q&A, talk about involvement on campus. I'm really involved on campus.
Yes.
Living at the Union, I live at the Union, so I figured that's a great time to talk about that, for new students that are coming in and like don't know exactly what they're getting themselves into with like living here. Answer all of those questions, because I know before I moved in I had a ton of questions about living here.
Of course. Yeah. It's interesting being like an out-of-state student. I personally live maybe 25 minutes away. Well, my parents live 25 minutes away, but I also live at the Union. But this is also one of the best options for out-of-state students. So it really does provide that college feel. Since we are primarily commuter-based, the Union does provide something that you can definitely have the ability to have that college experience, even if you are living away from home. So
it's a great opportunity for some like freedom, you know, forces you to grow up a little more like after high school. So
I agree. We also went to the same high school. Oh, wait, you went to Plymouth. I went to Canton.
I went to Salem.
Oh, you went to Salem. You're a Rock. Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Me and Christina. We're good.
I forgot about that. One of our other orientation leaders, Christina, is where Christina lies. She is also a Salem Rock. I was a Canton Chief. So
yes.
No
Not
problem.
all the Plymouth Canton people.
No problem. Now that we've gone through two orientations, what are you most excited for, looking forward to the summer? So in regards to orientation and to, it can be like personal life, it can be getting out and like enjoying the weather. Like, what are you most excited for?
Yeah, so in regards to orientations, I'm just really excited to like keep meeting the class of 2024. Like today was great. We got to like start to get to know some new faces, and it was like really, really exciting for the orientation leaders, I know. So I'm just really excited to keep that up and like keep up the energy of like meeting all these new people, and like I'm just so excited to have them all on our campus because I know they're gonna love it as much as I do. And then just like in general, like life stuff, what I'm excited for, the fact that it's getting super warm out. I love warm weather. And then working both as an orientation leader and at Tim Hortons. I work at Tim Hortons, and Solomon comes to see me sometimes, so that's nice. So yeah, those are like my big two like things for this summer, and it's great.
I agree. I love the fact that we can like, even like when we're not in like school per se, we still have the opportunity to grow and learn and just like excel and develop our skill sets in like different arenas, and like not just academics but like outside the classroom, which is also important. Quick plug. Talent Gateway is an amazing program that will be highlighted on the Mastering Maize and Blue session. It is essentially bridging what you learn in the classroom to the things that you are learning outside the classroom. Essentially soft skills. So definitely super important, because you can't just say I'm doing well academically and then show up and not shine where you can truly shine. So that's definitely where we are going in the future. As my time ends with you today, please give me one word of Wolverine wisdom. It can be advice, it can be campus resources, tips, tools, but what do you believe is one thing of importance for the class of 2024?
Yeah, this is a tough one. Just because we have so many amazing resources on our campus for new students and like helping get acclimated to campus. I think the main thing for me is I could not push more to get involved on campus. Involvement is it's my favorite thing. Um, as someone that's in 4 student orgs on our campus, it's the best thing you can do for yourself. It'll help you find amazing friends. Like I found some of my best friends in the organizations that I joined. We have over 150 orgs on our campus. There is literally something for everyone, no matter what you're interested in. And it's a perfect way to find your place on our campus. So in your first couple weeks, start looking around and seeing what you can find, and it'll save you.
Yeah, I completely agree. I was a transfer student coming in, so my first years of college was a little different than like a freshman, just because I was a transfer student from a community college. So coming to this university was different because number one, I'm starting off at a different school and I'm in a completely different environment. So how do I get involved? What do I do? Where do I go? Like, who do I meet? And it's very intimidating at first. So actually, before I even set foot on this campus, I was already on Victor's Link, and I was making sure that whatever I was interested in, like let's go to it. It's gonna be outside of your comfort zone, but branch out, because when you branch out, you're going to meet some cool people, or you're gonna have some really cool experiences. I've only been here for, at this end of the semester, I think it was like 3 semesters, and I've done so much, and I'm so proud of what I've done because a lot of it's been outside of my comfort zone. So
Yeah.
I really push that as well. Just get involved if you can.
If there's one thing I can push, it's Victor's Link. Victor's Link is your best friend the first few weeks of school.
I agree. Transfer students, if you are on this, I love transfer students. If you are a transfer student, we have Model T. It is our transfer program, essentially just like Cruise. Those will both be talked about on the Master Maize and Blue session. Cruise for first year freshmen, and then Model T is for transfer students. It's essentially best tips and tools to essentially transfer you into the UM-Dearborn community at large, giving you the best tips and tools that we can offer you. And again, no resource is a bad resource. No question is a bad question. So yeah. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Have a great day. We have about 14 more orientations to go, so we'll be seeing each other a lot.
Oh, yeah, you also live right there.
Yeah. I'll see you on Dearborn Wolverine account on the Instagram takeover and on the Zoom sessions as well on the Mastering Maize and Blue. So
Yep.
I will see you, and have a great day, Kelly.
Adios.
Bye-bye. Fantastic. Let's find another orientation leader who's in the comments. Mr. Román, if you can hear me, feel free to request. If you can put in the chat what you are currently drinking, if it is a smoothie, if it is a nice cold soda, because I'm from Wisconsin, so I say soda. If you're drinking water, if you're drinking coffee, drinking tea, what are you drinking? Because we like that. Mr. Román. Mr. Román, hello.
Hi, Solomon. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It was a good day.
It's been an amazing day. It's been an amazing day. How are you feeling right now?
I'm a little spent, not gonna lie, but I'm glad I got to recoup and I'm just ready to keep going.
I agree. We've been going since 8 a.m. Our last one
Yes.
ended at 4, so we've been going. This was your first orientation ever, so I'm very proud and I'm very excited for that.
Thank you.
Tell us how that went before we just get into everything else. What were you what were you coming in like? How did you think it was going to go versus how it went? So like, what's your
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, not gonna lie, I don't think we had any expectations going into it because you never know what was gonna happen since we're all online.
yeah,
So I think considering the situation, it went a lot better than we thought. We got better throughout the day. We learned from mistakes. We worked out the kinks. We met a lot of new people. I'm really happy about that. So it was a good day.
I commend you and the other orientation leaders for pulling together as a team. Fun fact, we actually have not all been in one place together.
Yeah,
Normal season, we can all do like icebreakers and we can bond as a team, but
yeah.
we've had to do pretty much everything through Zoom. So
It's crazy to
yeah,
think that I haven't even met some of our OLs in person yet. Like as soon as we got the job, we all had to go home and stay online. So it's interesting, but we're all a family, so it's good.
we're all a family. So first off, what is your major?
I am technically undecided, but I've pretty much decided I will be going with communications and a minor in psych.
This is the first time hearing this. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. That looks good on you. I'm very excited. You're
Thank you.
going to do well. I know you like sports. So do you intend to do anything with sports or?
Yeah, I'm currently. I actually started a couple weeks ago, but I was invited to be a sports writer for the Michigan-Journal. So
Cool.
I've one of my articles is already posted. It was posted on the 29th. Um, Obviously, there's not a whole lot going on right now, so we're just doing what we can. Drew, he's the sports editor, so it's been nice working with him in that scene. So it's been a lot of fun.
Amazing. So yeah, two things. Michigan Journal is our university's multimedia newspaper that is developing some of the best writers on the planet and showing their work to the world, not just to the Dearborn community, but to the world. So I love that. And then Mr. Drew Dykowski, he is one of our orientation leaders. He is the sports editor. And then Mr. Corey Lurens is also an orientation leader. He is the editor-in-chief for the Michigan Journal. So very excited that you guys will be working together at some point all.
Yeah,
I'm excited that you're finding your way on this campus. That's very cool.
thank you.
So, what? Let me. Favorite snack or candy? I got off track a little bit. Favorite snack or candy?
Favorite candy I would have to say is a Hershey's cookies and cream bar.
Okay.
Those are nice. And favorite snack, I would say probably a tie between Cheetos and Pringles, regular Pringles.
I like Pringles. I like the regular ones. Very cool. So now that we've gone through two orientations, so we talked about like how you felt coming in and how it actually worked. What are you most excited for the future? Like for the next 3 months, for like June, July, August, rest of the orientation season. Give us some feedback. Like, what are you most excited for? Are you excited for like orientations? You're taking time to spend some time outside. Like, what are you excited for? What does your summer look like?
Yeah, I would say I'm most excited orientation-wise just to keep the momentum, because we had a good day. We're going to learn. We have a debrief tomorrow, so we're going to learn from that. And I think it's going to go a lot better than maybe many people expected it to go.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if we just keep doing what we're doing and believing in ourselves, I think that orientation is going to go a lot better than maybe even we realized at the start.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it like the past couple of days of how we initially were doing it on campus, and now we're having to switch to an online platform. and it seems very intimidating at first, but just the amount of teamwork that has come together to make this program special and memorable for students and for the class of 2024. That's really inspiring, and it's really it makes me feel good. It gets me up in the morning, and even when I may not have any coffee, just knowing that I have a team to go to and get to work with every day, it's really cool. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what is one word of Wolverine wisdom that you would like to leave with our class of 2024? It can be advice, college life, campus resources, tips, your favorite quote, really anything that you think needs to be said.
Yeah, I've said it a couple of times today actually in our orientation, but I can't stress it enough. I highly suggest getting a planner for when you're in school. I've had one like every year since I've been in school. It's really helped me stay organized. It's one of the best tools to stay organized and neat. And I personally write everything down, whether it's homework or projects or exams coming up. I write stuff even in advance. But even if I do it, I'll even tick it off, cross it off. So it's really organized. I know what I have to do, and I feel like it's underrated. I don't think many people think or realize how important staying organized and what a planner would actually do for your life.
Yeah, that's actually a very good and valid point. Community or organization is highly important. Number one, because we're only human and we forget things, even though we try to memorize a million things at once. At some point, it has to come out and just like hit a pen and paper or your Google Calendar or Google Docs, like what have you. But just get everything out that you need to do, because college is busy and it's a very busy life, but it is doable. So that is a very good point. It's so simple, but it's underrated.
It really is.
Very cool. So that's it. I'm very.
Can I plug something real quick?
Yes.
So I was going across Insta, and I came across this account for the incoming class of 2024.
Yes.
Not associated with the school at all, but actually one of the incoming students took it upon themselves to bring the community together, introduce each other, post every incoming student. So if you're an incoming student, check out at UM-Dearborn.2024. You can give them a DM and post yourself and meet new people. And I really respect what they're doing. It's great.
Yes. Community, get to know your peers, especially during this time. It's different, but the more networking and getting to know your peers, the more better off you'll be later on. So I agree. So thank you, Mr. Román. We will talk later.
Of course.
I'll see you on your Mastering Maize and Blue sessions.
Yes.
And so I'll talk to you later.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, bye-bye. Okie dokie. We have one more orientation leader to bring on. If you hear my voice, please request to be on. Oh, I see you. And go live. And we're waiting, connecting. Mr. Justin.
Hi, Solomon.
Hello, Mr. Justin Tancinko. How are you doing today?
Hi. Doing good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm a little tired, but the day is almost over. How are you feeling right now?
Honestly, I'm feeling fine. That was a good day today. It went better than what I was expecting today. I honestly didn't know what was going to be going on today.
So you gave your first tour today. Very exciting. How did that go?
It went well. I was nervous, obviously, but it went well. And of course, it was different since it's online and I'm not actually like walking through the buildings, pointing things out. But I think I really helped those students understand campus more and find more resources and different things about campus that they didn't know before.
I agree. You did a fantastic job. So what is your major?
I'm a mechanical engineering major.
Mechanical engineering. So, what do you plan on doing in the future with mechanical engineering?
Um, I plan on staying in Michigan probably and going into the automotive industry since there's a lot of opportunities and jobs with engineering in the automotive industry.
Amazing, amazing. So, of course, this is Mastering Maize and Blue. This is our kickoff session. So, I would be remiss if I didn't include you as one of our takeover orientation leaders, but also you're hosting the Zoom session as well. So, just give us a little highlight, sneak peek on what you'll be talking about in your various sessions.
So my first podcast will be in July, and it is the ITS Service podcast, and we'll be highlighting different technological resources for the students, such as the ITS Help Desk. We'll be highlighting the Adobe Creative Cloud that is available to students, stuff like that. And my second one will be an Instagram Live in August. It is the What's in My Backpack Instagram Live. And I thought that was just like really appealing. So like it'll be cool like helping students out with things to like essentials to have on campus and different necessities when you're in class.
I agree. I've just had flashbacks of like winter. um, we live in Michigan, and the University of Michigan is in Michigan. So it does not hurt to carry some essentials with you, whether it be gloves, a hat, just the small things that you don't really think about. But we are in
For sure.
Michigan, and just learning about these things, especially like if you're out of state, if you are able to start developing these habits early on in the process, it will not come like a ton of bricks or like your first semester. So I'm excited for that What's in the Bag, and I look forward to watching that as well with you guys. So, of course, today was your first tour, and we kind of discussed what you thought of orientation before and like how it would go. But what are you looking forward to later on in the summer for the duration of our orientations? Are you looking forward to anything personal life, getting outside, having some fun in the sun? Just give us a little insight on that.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely looking forward to more orientations now that I know what I'm expecting, and it's just going to be a lot of fun helping out the class of 2024 with scheduling and showing them the different parts around campus and just helping them out in general. And since quarantine started, I picked up longboarding again, so I've gotten into that like a lot recently, and just hanging out with my friends outside, finding different ways and different things to do outside with them.
Amazing, amazing. So our time is coming to an end. I've asked this to all of our guests, and why not ask you? What is your one word of Wolverine wisdom that you can give to the class of 2024, whether it be the advice, college life, campus resources, tips, tricks, tools, what's in your bag? Like what do you want them to know?
Definitely get involved. Find something that sparks your interest, like a student org or a club or something like that, and get involved with them. It'll help a lot with finding new friends, furthering to introduce yourself into the campus community. Like I wouldn't be here if I hadn't gotten myself involved with the WOW program last summer. And also, don't be afraid to ask, whether it's your professors, classmates, or people around you. There's always going to be someone there to help you.
I agree. I completely agree. Well, Mr. Justin, it's been fantastic. I will see you soon. Stay amazing, stay cool, and we'll talk soon.
Thank you, Solomon.
I'll see you, Justin. So that was Meet the OLs. I am so proud of the orientation team. We have 21 leaders on the team this year, and freshman 2024, class of 2024, you will have the opportunity to meet all of them some point during the summer. I'm so excited for that. The amount of resources that they will be bringing on these sessions, along with the experts on that topic, will be immense. I'm so excited for that. College is exciting and it's very transformational, but it can be scary and it can be very daunting and not what you expected. But on the flip side, it's so exciting, it's so transformational, it's so inspiring, and it can truly develop you into the person that you wish to become if you apply yourself. So just do me a favor, stay on the lookout for communication about Mastering Maize and Blue, as well as communication for the fall 2020 plan, which will come from the senior leadership team. We definitely want to keep you guys in the loop. Ending our Meet the OL series, or Meet the OL kickoff part 1, couple things. Of course, follow Dearborn Wolverine. So it's going to be at Dearborn Wolverine. That is where all of our orientation programming will have our orientation leaders giving you guys the tips and resources through the Instagram side. And then you can also follow updates for our Zoom podcast, which will be truly informational as well. If you do need to get in contact with us, I know the contact info is on our website, but also I can give you our email, which is umd-orientation@umich.edu. That is umd-orientation@umich.edu. If you have any questions, please give them to us. We are willing to help you. That email is monitored daily, so we can answer any questions that you have. If you have not signed up for your orientation, please do. Spots are filling up, but we want you to have your time with your advisors and your orientation leader. Each unit will have its own Zoom room, so you will only be in a Zoom room with your unit, your academic unit, or majors similar to yours. So please sign up for orientation. We are so excited to see you there. Wolverine wisdom from myself. So I guess I have two since I'm hosting it. The first one would be cherish every moment that you have. We've seen different things happen, and it really impacts your personal life. If you can learn how to cherish every moment going forward, life gets really beautiful and you can start to have some amazing experiences. My next Wolverine wisdom would be, we may not know what the future holds, but we know who holds the future. That's you. That's the class of 2024 and beyond. That is our Wolverine class. That's the next generation. So please keep that in mind. You may not know what's ahead. You may not know what the future holds. You may not know how your career will look in 5 years, but you have people surrounding you and you have a great community around you, a Wolverine community for that matter of fact, that want you to be successful and that want you to thrive. So always remember that. You have a community. Welcome to it. Welcome to the Wolverine family. I am so excited that you all are part of the family. So with that, go Blue, go Dearborn. My name is Solomon Dudley. I am the orientation program assistant, and I am signing off. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.